Hey yogis, welcome home to House of Flow. In this classic flow, we'll be doing some side body lengthening and side body strengthening. We'll also be opening up around the entire hip joint, giving ourselves some space along the backs of the legs, and we'll prepare for a funky little version of half moon as well as a compass pose. You'll need 2 blocks as well as a blanket for practice. I'll see you on the mat. All right, everyone. We will begin lying on our backs. So come to sit at the center of your mat with your feet pointing out ahead towards the top of the mat, and then find a Shavasana sheet. So bring your legs long and as wide as the mat. Let the feet spill open. Have the arms come down away from your sides with the palms facing up. And then close your eyes, allow the body to completely relax. And just take a few grounding breaths here, allowing your bones to get heavy, inviting your muscle to ungrip the bone, really inviting yourself to arrive, to land on your mat, in your practice, in your body, in this moment. Start to come into the breath. Allow this breath to deepen and become more full. And then on your next exhalation, press out all of the air. Take a deep breath in through the nose and fill up. Open the mouth, sigh it out. Seal the lips together. Take a deep breath in. Out through the nose as you breathe out. Take another big breath in through the nose, Ujjayi. And audibly exhale out through the nose. Start to crack the eyes open, see the ceiling, engage your periphery, and interlace the fingers in front of your chest. Start to roll your fist around in a figure 8 motion, beginning to lubricate the wrist joints a little bit here. And then switch the interlacing of the fingers, and same thing, make a figure 8, but then pause and challenge yourself to take the figure 8 in the way that feels a little bit harder. All right, keep the fingers interlaced and loop the hands behind the back of your head. Keep your right leg wide out to the right, and then bring your left ankle to cross over the right, keeping both legs extended. Start to draw your right elbow down towards the top of your right hip, and then scoot your shoulders a little more to the right so that you lengthen through this left side body as you shorten your right side waist. So draw a line from your left heel to your left hip to your left elbow and make more space between those 3 points. Take another deep breath in. Deep breath out. And then firm your belly and bring your upper body back to center. Take your left leg wide to the left, cross the right ankle over top of the left, and then draw the left elbow down towards the top of your left hip. Scoot the shoulders a little more to the left to deepen this stretch as you shorten your left side waist and reach your right elbow tip past the back edge of your mat. So now draw a line from your right heel to your right hip to your right elbow and breathe into this long line of your side body. Another big breath in. Big breath out. And then firm your belly. Help your upper body come back to center. We're going to keep the arms like this for a little bit longer here. Draw your right knee in towards your chest and just realign your left leg so it's more towards the center of the mat, directly out in front of you. Begin to firm your belly and press your lower back into the mat. Lift your head and lift the shoulder blades. Hover your left leg off of the mat here and then twist, bringing your left elbow towards your right knee. And then switch sides. So you bring your right elbow to your left knee, switch again, left elbow to right, switch again, switch to the right, switch to the left, again, switch to the right, switch to the left, and then we're holding it now on the right. So do your best to try and connect your left elbow to your right knee and keep it as you inhale, lift your left leg. Exhale, lower your left leg to hover. Inhale, lift the leg. Exhale, lower and hover. One more inhale, lift. And exhale to lower, pause. Switch to the left. So right elbow to left knee. Switch to the right. Keep going here. Left to the right. For 3, for 2, 1. Stay on the left side. Connect elbow to knee as best as you can. Inhale, lift the right leg up. And exhale, lower to hover. Inhale, lift. Exhale, lower. One more time. Inhale, lift. And exhale to lower. From here, lower your head to the mat. Release your hands, both knees into your chest. Reach forward as you cup your knees with your hands, arms straight, feet dangle. Keep the knees together as you circle the knees one direction. Let your belly be soft now. And then circle the knees in the opposite direction. From there, split the knees apart from each other and start to circle the knees in one way. And then circle the knees out the other way. Okay, find a happy baby pose. Knees to armpits, flex your feet to the ceiling. You can catch under your thighs, shins, ankles, or outside of your feet if you can. Press your lower back down, maybe a little rock here. Maybe you playfully extend through the legs. And then come back into your happy baby, but release your feet, but keep the legs, and just draw your knees a little bit closer in so they're more about shoulder width distance apart. Reach the arms up towards the ceiling. Flex your hands back like you're holding the ceiling up with your hands. And then firm your belly, start to rock back and lift your butt off of the mat. Now rock all the way forward, plant your feet down, and reach the arms forward between your knees. So rock back, lift your butt, rock forward, feet down, arms between the knees. See if you can shift enough to lift your butt. So rock back, rock all the way forward. 2 more, rock back, rock all the way forward, rock back, and then this time, rock forward and stay in your squat. So if you come up a little bit short, you can't quite get there, just help yourself get there. And then feet are wide, heels are grounded on the mat, toes turn out, join your palms together. Press the elbows into the knees, lift up through your sternum and up and out through the crown of your head, and then close your eyes. Take this moment to set an intention for your practice. Whatever that means to you in this moment. And just hold that intention within your mind's eye. Start to open the eyes back up, lower your fingertips to the mat. And as you inhale, lift your hips, turn your heels out. So you're in a wide-legged fold. And then do the reverse. So exhale, heels in, toes out, hips go low, hands can come to prayer. And again, fingertips down, inhale, lift the hips, turn the heels out. So you're in that wide-legged fold. Exhale, back into your squat, hips low, knees wide, palms together. Fingertips down, inhale, lift the hips, turn the heels out, pause here. And then exhale, heel toe your feet in to hips width distance apart. Bend your knees, drop your head, catch your elbows, and take a ragdoll hang. Little sway of the torso, side to side. You can swing the torso forwards and back. Shake your head yes. Shake your head no. Bounce the knees a bit. Switch your grip. Other forearm on top. Same thing. Little sway. Little bounce. Little swing. Jaw is slack. And then stay in the hang, but interlace your fingers at the base of your skull here, where your skin and your hair meet. Allow the weight of the hands and the arms to gently traction the spine. So imagine that there's space being created between each of your vertebrae. And then keeping your arms like this, your knees bent, chin to chest, drive the knees wide. Start to slowly roll up through your spine so that you stack the vertebrae one by one. And then at the top, lean your head back into the basket of your hands as you lift the chest to the ceiling. Breathe in and breathe out. And then keep the hands like this, but firm the belly as you look forward. Take a big inhale, go up through the crown of your head. As you exhale, lean to the right and push your hips over to the left. Inhale, come up through center, and then exhale, lean to the left as you send your hips over to the right. Come back up to center. Keep the fingers interlaced. And as you inhale, invert the palms to the ceiling. Wiggle the waist a little bit longer. As you exhale, cactus the arms out wide. Take them behind you and interlace the fingers. Draw the fists down and back. Lift your chest. Take a big breath in. Exhale, bend your knees. Send your butt back, your chest forward, and fold. Drop your head. Send the fist up and over. Take a big breath in. Big breath out. Keep the arms. Inhale, bend the knees, look forward, and switch the interlacing non-dominant grip. Exhale, fold again. Take a big breath in. Big breath out. Release the hands back and down. Inhale, big half lift, fingertips, or maybe you press the shins away. Exhale, ground the palms on the mat and step back into your plank pose. In your plank, align the shoulders over the wrists, the heels over the balls of the feet, and then take a little rock forward and back, forward and back. Imagine that your muscle is like saran wrap around your bone here, widening your collarbones. Wrap the triceps back so your inner elbows spiral a little bit further forward. And then the next time that your shoulders come over your fingertips, pause there, take a deep breath in. Exhale, bend the elbows straight back with control. Lower all the way down. Point the toes. Inhale, lift your chest. Low cobra. Keep the chest lifted. Exhale, Sphinx pose. Elbows go underneath your shoulders. Ground through the palms. Try to drag the floor towards you as you reach your chest forward and up. Take another big inhale. Now, as you exhale, lower your chest to the mat. Cactus your arms out wide, left and right. Have your elbows be a little forward of your shoulders, and then look to your left and replace your left elbow with the left fingertip so the elbow points straight up. Keeping the right arm in this half cactus, roll onto your outer right hip. Perhaps you step your left foot back behind you here. Make sure that right palm is flat on the ground, and then maybe you can press a little more through those left fingertips to deepen the stretch. Take one more big breath in. Big breath out. And then come back onto the belly and switch. So left elbow goes down, look to your right, come onto your right fingertips, and then roll onto your outer left hip. Maybe step your right foot back behind you here. Flatten through your left hand, press through your right fingertips. Take one more breath in. Full breath out. Come back onto the belly. And now tent all 10 fingertips outside of the mat. Elbows will point up over your wrists. As you inhale, start to roll up through your spine. Lead with the back of the heart. Lift up through chest and chin at the top. Exhale, lower sequentially, belly, chest, and face. Inhale to roll up. Lifting up through the chest. Exhale, roll forward and down. Inhale to roll up. Come up a little bit higher at the top. And then exhale, lower. Slide the hands underneath your shoulders. Press back into a child's pose. Seat to heels, forehead to mat. Take a deep breath in. Maybe you rock your hips side to side. And a deep breath out. Inhale, look forward. And then exhale, downward facing dog. So tuck your toes, lift your hips up and back. And just start to move around in your down dog shape. So you can pedal out through the feet. You might sway your hips from side to side. You can shake your head, yes. You can shake your head, no. Any other little movement that you'd like. And then have all 10 fingers and toes point straight forward. Lift your heels and dip the heels over to the right so your toes point to the left. Take your left foot, cross it behind the right, and then press a little more through your left hand as you sweep your left hip up, back, into the right. Take a big breath in. Big breath out. And then uncross, toes point forward, lift the heels, dip them to the left, toes to the right. Step your right foot behind the left now. Press a little more through your right hand and get that extra length on the right side waist. Full breath in. Full breath out. And then uncross, all 10 toes point back forward. As you inhale, sweep your right leg back and up. Exhale, pull the knee across to your left tricep. Little twist and tap. Back to down dog split. Breathe in. Exhale, knee to your right tricep. Step the foot outside of the right hand. And then tap the back knee down. Go ahead and untuck the back toes as you come onto your fingertips, or you're welcome to add blocks under your hands here. Inhale, lift up through your chest as you heavy your hips forward. Exhale, pull the hips back, straighten your front leg, and flex the foot as you fold. Inhale, rebend the right knee forward over the ankle. Wrap this left butt forward as you lift the heart. Exhale, hips back, straighten the leg, flex the foot, and fold. Inhale, rebend into the right knee. Exhale, hips back, straighten the leg, flex the foot, fold. Stay right here. Take a deep breath in. Dig the right heel down, flare through the toes. Deep breath out. Inhale, rebend the right knee, ground the palms, and tuck the back toes. Stay here as you exhale. Down dog split. Inhale, sweep your right leg back and up. Then exhale, open up the hips and bend the knee. Draw a circle with your right knee in one direction. And then circle the knee in the opposite direction. Straighten through the right leg, level your hips, flex the foot, and breathe in. Exhale, step the foot forward inside of your right thumb. Lower the back knee down and untuck the toes, making sure the right knee is over the ankle. And then interlace your fingers behind the back of your head. As you inhale, come upright, low belly lifts. Now exhale, lean to the right, right elbow towards right hip. Inhale up through center. Exhale, lean to the left. Inhale, come back to center. Invert the palms to the ceiling. Stretch the waist long. Exhale, cactus the arms. Take them behind you and interlace the fingers here. Draw the knuckles down and back as you lift up through the sternum. Take a big breath in. Big breath out. Inhale, sweep the arms forward and up. Now exhale, like a warrior two, tee the arms open to the left as you swing your left shin behind you. Tense your left fingertips at the back of the mat. Inhale, right arm over the ear as you extend through that right leg. Exhale, come back upright, rebend the right knee, and then lower the right hand down inside of the foot. Sweep the left arm over your left ear, opening through the chest. Take a full breath in. Press the right knee into the right arm. Full breath out. Think of spinning your right lung to the ceiling. And now look down to the floor outside of your mat and walk your hands there under your shoulders in front of your hips. Turn your right toes into the left. Push the heel out so that the pinky edge of the foot's parallel to the top edge of the mat. And then start to bend into your right knee and straighten the leg. Bend and straighten. And then bend the knee and circle the hips around. So go one direction and then circle the hips around the opposite direction. From there, bend into the right knee, crawl the hands to the top of the mat, and then make your way into a plank pose as you inhale. As you exhale, shift shoulders over your fingertips. Bend the elbows 90 degrees and pause. Take a big breath in. Down to the belly as you breathe out. Point your toes. Inhale, lift up through the chest, low cobra. Exhale, stay here. Hover your hands off of the mat. So root down through your pubic bone and your toenails. Lift the chest a little more. Take one more inhale. Exhale, lower. Slide your hands back so that your wrists are under your elbows. Hug the elbows in and then tuck your toes and engage your legs. Plank pose. Breathe in. Downward facing dog as you breathe out. Left leg goes back and up. Breathe in. Exhale, knee across to your right tricep twist. Inhale, down dog split. Exhale, knee left tricep. Step the foot outside of the hand. Lower the back knee down and untuck the toes. Come to fingertips or blocks, and as you inhale, lift your chest, heavy the pelvis. Exhale, draw the hips back, straighten the leg, flex the foot and fold. Inhale, rebend the left knee forward over the ankle. Exhale, hips back, straighten the leg, flex the foot. Inhale, bend into the front knee. Exhale, hips back, straighten the leg, flex the foot, and stay. Big breath in, dig the heel down, flare through the toes. Big breath out. Rebend your left knee, ground the palms, tuck the back toes under. Down dog split, inhale, kick your left leg up. Exhale, open up the hips and bend the knee. Circle the knee around one direction. Circle the knee around opposite direction. And then straighten through the leg. Level the hips, flex the foot, and breathe in. Exhale, step the foot inside of your left thumb. Back knee down. Untuck the toes, left knee is over the ankle. Interlace the fingers at the base of skull. Inhale, lift up through the chest, wrap your right butt forward. Exhale, lean to the left, left elbow towards left hip. Inhale up through center. Exhale, lean to the right, keeping your balance. Inhale, come back up to center, invert the palms to the ceiling. Exhale, cactus the arms wide, take them behind you, interlace non-dominant grip. Run the fists back and down, lift your chest as you breathe in. And breathe out. Inhale, sweep the arms forward and up. And then exhale, tee the arms open to the right as you swing your right shin behind you. Tense your right fingertips at the back of the mat. Inhale, left arm over the ear as you extend the leg. Exhale, come back upright, rebend your left knee and lower your left hand down inside of the foot. Sweep the right arm up and over the right ear as you turn your chest to the ceiling. Take a big breath in, firm connection, knee to shoulder. Full breath out, open the chest a little bit more. Look down to the floor outside your right side of the mat. Walk the hands there under your shoulders in front of the hips. Turn your left toes into the right, maybe push the heel out a little bit, and then bend into your left knee and straighten the leg. Bend and straighten. And then bend the knee and circle the hips around. Go one way. And then circle the hips around the other way. From there, bend the left knee, walk your hands to the top of the mat, and make your way to plank pose on the inhale. Exhale, shift, shoulders over your fingertips. Bend the elbows 90 degrees and hold it here for 3, for 2, 1, lower down. Point the toes. Inhale, lift the chest, lift the hands, hover. Then exhale, hover the legs as well. And then draw the inner thighs in, outer thighs wrap down, neck is long, elbows in, shoulders away from the ears. One more breath in, lengthen, lift everything up a little more. Exhale, lower. Slide your hands back, wrist under elbows, tuck your toes. Engage through the legs, long neck here. Press up, plank pose, breathe in. Down dog as you breathe out. Right leg backing up, inhale. Exhale, knee left tricep, fall in triangle. Step the foot outside mat, back heel spins down, left arm up, take a big breath in. Exhale, left arm over your ear, plant the palm back down. Down dog split, inhale, right leg up. Exhale, knee to your right tricep. Step the foot outside of hand. Come to fingertips or blocks. Inhale, open through the chest. Exhale, extend through the front leg, flex the foot, and fold. Inhale, rebend the right knee, press the left heel back, broaden chest. Exhale, straighten the leg, flex the foot and fold. One more time. Inhale, bend into the knee. Exhale, straighten the leg, flex the foot, fold. Stay here. Take a big breath in, wrap the outer right hip back. Big breath out. Rebend the right knee, ground the palms on the mat, down dog split, inhale, right leg up. Exhale, open up the hips and bend the knee. Inhale, straighten the leg, level through the hips. Exhale, step the foot inside of your right thumb. Knee over ankle, interlace the fingers, base of skull. Inhale, come up right into your high lunge, low belly lifts. Exhale, lean to the right. Inhale up through center. Exhale, lean to the left. Inhale, center, invert the palms to the ceiling. Exhale, cactus the arms and interlace behind you. Spin the left heel down at a 45-degree angle. Straighten the front leg, fist pull back. Take a deep breath in. Deep breath out. And then rebend the right knee, warrior one. Inhale, sweep the arms up. Exhale, warrior two, tee the arms and open up through your stance and your hips. Reverse triangle, inhale, straighten your right leg. Reach up and back, big stretch. Exhale, rebend your right knee, right hand down inside of foot. Left arm goes up and over the ear. Full breath in. Pressed, right arm into right knee. Full breath out, spin your right lung to the ceiling. Look down. Turn your right toes to the left. Find a wide-legged stance, hands under the shoulders. Inhale, lengthen spine. Exhale, bend your left knee deeply, right leg straight. Inhale, center. Exhale, bend the right. Let's do it again. Inhale, center. Exhale, bend the left. Inhale, center. Exhale, bend the right, hold. Walk the hands to the top of the mat. Step back into a plank pose as you breathe in. Exhale, shift, shoulders over fingertips, lower halfway. Roll over your toes. Inhale, upward facing dog. Exhale, downward facing dog. Left leg backing up, breathe in. Exhale, knee right tricep. Fall in triangle, step it outside mat. Back heel down, right arm reaches up. Full breath in here. Exhale, right arm over the ear. Plant the palm down, back to down dog, split, left leg up, breathe in. Exhale, knee left tricep. Step foot, outside hand. Fingertips or blocks, inhale, open through the chest. Exhale, straighten the front leg, flex the foot and fold. Inhale, rebend the knee, open through the collarbones. Exhale, straighten the leg, flex the foot and fold. One more time. Inhale to bend the knee. Exhale, straighten the leg, flex the foot, fold. Stay here. Take a big breath in. Big breath out. Rebend your left knee, ground the palms. Down dog split. Inhale, left leg up. Exhale, open through the hips and bend the knee. Inhale, straighten the leg, level off the hips. Exhale, step the foot inside of your left thumb. Left knee over ankle, interlace the fingers, base of skull. Inhale, lift up through the chest, low belly lifts. Exhale, lean to the left. Inhale, center. Exhale, lean to the right. Inhale, center, invert the palms. Exhale, cactus arms, interlace, non-dominant grip. Spin the right heel down 45 degrees. Inhale, straighten your left leg. Fist pull back, lift the chest. Stay as you exhale. Rebend the left knee, warrior one. Inhale, arms sweep up. Exhale, warrior two. Tee the arms and widen up the stance. Reverse triangle. Inhale, straighten the leg as you lean back. Exhale, come back upright, rebend your left knee, left hand down inside foot. Take the right arm over the right ear as you spin your chest to the ceiling. Take a big breath in. Try to draw your left butt back underneath you. Big breath out. Wide-legged stance. Turn left toes to right, hands under the shoulders. Inhale, lengthen. Exhale, bend the right knee deeply. Inhale, center. Exhale, bend the left knee. Inhale, center. Exhale, bend the right. Inhale, center. Exhale, bend the left. Hold. Walk the hands back to the top of the mat. Plank pose as you breathe in. Exhale, shoulders over fingertips, lower halfway. Roll over the toes. Inhale, up dog. Exhale, downward facing dog. Inhale, look forward, lift the heels. Exhale, bend the knees, step or jump, top of mat, feet together. Inhale, lengthen through the spine. Exhale, fold into the legs. Inhale, rise up to stand. Sweep the arms up, palms press, look up. Exhale, fold straight back down. Inhale, half lift, prepare. Exhale, chaturanga, step, step, or jump it back. Up dog as you breathe in. Downward facing dog. Breathe out. We'll stay here. So full inhale, press into the knuckle pads of the hands. Full exhale, wrap the triceps back. Breathe in to go up through the sit bones. Breathe out, draw the navel up and in. One more big breath in, lengthen your neck. Big breath out. Inhale, look forward, lift heels. Exhale, bend knees, step or jump, top of mat. Inhale, half lift. And exhale, fold. Chair pose. Inhale, sit the hips back. Sweep the arms up. Exhale, hands to prayer to your heart. Twist to the right. Hook your left elbow outside of your right thigh and turn your chest to the ceiling. You can stay here or lower your left hand down to the mat, right arm up. You can stay here or maybe you take your right arm over your ear. Take another full breath in. Turn, turn, turn a little bit more as you breathe out. And then fold over the legs. Let it go here and drop your head. Back to chair pose. Inhale, sit the hips back, arms up. Exhale, hands to prayer to your heart. Twist over to the left now. Hook your right elbow, really going for the right shoulder. So either stay with the prayer, maybe right hand down, left arm up. Maybe take the left arm over your ear. So a little bit different, but use the connection of arm to knee to help you turn to the ceiling. One more breath in. Full breath out. And then fold over your legs and drop the head. Separate your feet hips width distance apart. Softening your knees, slide the palms underneath your feet, toes to wrists. Inhale, bend your knees, but straighten your arms and pull your sternum forward. Exhale to fold. Elbows wide, drop your head, lift your sit bones up and out. Full breath in. Full breath out. Breathe in. Breathe out, elbows widen. One more inhale up the backs of the legs. And exhale over your back, out through the crown of your head. Soften your knees. Step off your hands. Inhale, take a big half lift. Exhale, ground the palms and step back to a plank position. From plank, align shoulders over the wrists, and then lift the hips up and back into a down dog. Now, press through your palms, ears aligned with your arms. Take a big breath in. A little different here. Exhale, bend your elbows wide out to the sides. Inhale, straighten the arms. Exhale, bend the elbows wide out to the sides. Inhale, straighten. Exhale, bend the elbows wide like you could tap the crown of your head down between your thumbs. Now, inhale, straighten the arms. Make sure to wrap the triceps back so the inner elbows spiral in. And then as you exhale, lower both elbows down at the same time by lifting your hips up really high. Inhale, straighten your arms. Exhale, elbows down. Inhale, straighten. Exhale, elbows down, keep it. You're in your dolphin pose. Press the mat away, lift your sit bones way, way, way high up. Take a big breath in. Big breath out. Look forward. Walk your feet back to a forearm plank. Long line, crown of head out through your heels. Take a big breath in here. Exhale, dip your heels to the right, lower outer right hip to mat. Inhale, heels through center. Exhale, go over to the left. 2 more cycles. Inhale, center. Exhale to the right. Inhale, center. Exhale to the left. Inhale, center. Exhale to the right. Inhale, center. And exhale to the left. Inhale, center, forearm plank. Exhale, Sphinx pose. Pelvis down. Point your toes. Take a full breath in. Widen across your chest. And then exhale, lower your chest and slide your hands back by your low ribs. Up dog on the inhale. Downward facing dog on the exhale. Inhale, right leg will lift. Exhale, knee to your left tricep. Fall in triangle again. Back heel spins down. Left arm reaches up. Flex your right foot. Firm your belly and try to lift the inner right foot towards the ceiling for a breath in and out. Back to down dog split. Inhale. Exhale, knee right tricep. Step the foot outside of hand. Lower your left knee down and then lower your forearms down inside of the foot, maybe onto a couple blocks if they don't quite reach the floor. Now make sure that the right knee is over the right ankle. And then if you can, straighten your back leg. Imagine that your back leg has been pumped full of air, so your hips are a little higher than you might think. Wrap your right hip crease back and draw your right knee in towards your right shoulder. Now think half lift in your upper body so you reach your sternum and your gaze forward. Take a full breath in. Full breath out. Come onto your hands. Down dog split. Inhale, right leg up. Exhale, open hips, bend knee, and lower your left elbow down. You might crawl the right hand a little forward. So now draw a line from your left elbow across to your right hip and try to make more space between those 2 points. Take a big breath in. Big breath out. Straighten the leg. Straighten the arm. Level the hips. Readjust as you inhale. Exhale, step the foot inside of right thumb. Interlace the fingers, base of skull. Inhale, stand up. Right away, invert the palms to the ceiling. Exhale, cactus arms and interlace behind you. Spin the left heel flat, 45 degrees. Inhale, straighten your right leg. Pull your fist back as you lift the chest. Exhale, rebend the knee and dive forward, humble warrior. Shoulder to or inside of thigh, crown of head to mat. Send your fist up and over as you sweep the outer right hip back. Draw the navel in. Imagine one day your crown of head will reach the floor. One more big breath in. Big breath out. Warrior 1. Inhale, rise, arms up. Exhale, warrior 2. Tee the arms and open up your stance. Reverse triangle. Inhale, straighten your right leg, reach up and back. Exhale, rebend your right knee, right hand down inside of foot like we've done. Left arm goes up and over your left ear, opening through your chest. Firm up your belly, legs engaged. Imagine that your feet want to squeeze towards one another like you could crinkle your mat in the center. And then if you can, reach your right arm forward like you're holding a beach ball between your hands for 3. Spin your right lung to the ceiling, 2. 1, and then inhale, stand up. Both arms up, palms press. Exhale, hands to prayer at your heart. Turn your left toes out, Skandasana to the back. Bend your left knee in a half squat and flex the right foot. Inhale, pass through center. Exhale, switch. Turn to face the front of the mat in a lunge. Fingertips are blocks. Inhale, open your chest. Exhale, straighten your front leg. Hop the back foot in and seal the foot down 45 degrees. Now level your hips. Think back bend. Inhale to lengthen your spine. Exhale, fold, chin towards your shin. Big breath in. Big breath out. Take another full inhale. Full exhale. And then look forward. Any blocks, take them away. Strong legs and belly, hands come to hips. Pin the elbows back and stand up with an open chest. Step your left foot forward next to the right. Draw your right knee up towards your chest and then find tree pose. So butterfly the right knee open and place the foot above or below your left knee joint. So find your drishti, your point of focus out in front of you, something that's not moving. Maybe hands to prayer to your heart to begin. If you can, reach your arms up alongside your ears. If you can, interlace the fingers, hands to back of head. You could stay and just feel wide and expansive, widening the right thigh and the elbows, or go for the side bend. Lean to the right and push your hips to the left to counterbalance. 3, 2, 1. And then come upright. Send your right knee forward and up. Inhale. Exhale, kick the right leg back for standing split. Release the hands down outside of your left foot and lift the right leg high. We'll open up the hips today, so stack the right hip on top of the left and then bend your right knee. Micro bend in your left knee. Left hand back. Catch the foot. Crawl the right fingertips forward. And then see if maybe you can peek under that right armpit. So you peel open this entire right side. Take a big breath in. Big breath out. Let it go. Big step back into your lunge. Down dog split. Inhale, left leg up. Exhale, knee right tricep. Fall in triangle. Step foot outside mat. Back heel down, right arm up. Flex your left foot. Firm your belly. And try to lift the inner left foot towards the ceiling. Breathe in. Breathe out. Right hand down. Back to down dog split. Inhale. Exhale, knee left tricep. Step foot. Outside hand. Back knee comes down. Forearms come down. Inside of foot, maybe onto a couple blocks as needed. Knee is over the ankle. Tuck the back toes. Straighten and firm up your back leg. And then light the back of your right thigh up. Tug your left hip crease back. Left knee hugs in towards your left shoulder. And then again, think half lift in the upper body. So reach your sternum forward, widen your collarbones. Neck is long here. So think of the back of your neck wanting to press up to the ceiling. Big breath in. Big breath out. And then come on to your hands. Down dog split. Inhale, left leg up. Exhale, open hips, bend knee. Lower your right forearm down. You might crawl the left hand a little forward. But then draw that line from your right elbow across to your left knee and create a little more space between these points. Big breath in. Big breath out. Straighten the leg. Straighten the arm. Readjust as you inhale, level the hips. Exhale, step the foot inside left thumb. Interlace the fingers, base of skull. Inhale, come upright, and invert the palms to the ceiling right away. Exhale, cactus arms. Take them behind you. Interlace non-dominant grip. Spin the right heel down at a 45-degree. Inhale, straighten your left leg. Fist pulls back, lift your chest. Exhale, rebend your left knee. Dive forward for your humble warrior. Left shoulder to or inside of thigh. Crown of head reaches down. Low belly pulls up and in. So steer your outer left hip back. Wrap your right butt forward. And keep sending your fist towards the top of the mat. One more big breath in. Big breath out. Warrior one. Inhale, rise. Exhale, open up. Warrior two. Inhale, reverse triangle, straighten the leg and tilt back. Exhale, come up, rebend your left knee, hand down inside foot. Right arm over the ear, spin the chest open. So strong legs and core here. And again, try to draw the feet towards one another, even though they're not moving. And then if you can, left arm reaches out for 3. Spin your left lung to the ceiling more, 2. 1, inhale, stand up, both arms up, palms press. Exhale, hands to prayer to your heart. Turn out your right toes, Skandasana to the back. Lower the hips. Inhale, come through center. Exhale, switch. Turn to face the front of the mat. And a lunge. Fingertips are blocks here. Inhale, open chest. Exhale, straighten the front leg, hop the back foot in, and seal the foot down 45 degrees. So there's about 3-ish feet between your 2 feet front to back, and your feet are separated side to side about hips width distance apart. Lengthen your spine, reach your sternum forward, but keep your back foot pressing down as your anchor. And then fold here, chin to shin. Inhale to find an essence of a back bend to give you more length. Exhale to deepen the fold. One more big inhale. Big exhale. Look forward. Take any blocks off the mat. Strong legs and belly, hands to hips. Pin the elbows back, stand with an open chest. Step your right foot forward next to the left. And then step on your right foot as you draw your left knee up. Butterfly the left knee open for tree pose. Vrikshasana. Seal the foot above or below your right knee joint. So you're lifting the low belly, tailbone is lengthening down, arms up if you can. If you can, interlace the fingers, hands to back of head, widen. Either you stay or you try that side bend. So you'll lean to the left as the hips go to the right. 3, 2, 1. Firm your belly, come up through center. Send the left knee forward and up. Inhale. Exhale, kick the left leg back, standing split. Fold over your right leg, hands down to frame the foot. Left leg up. Open up your hips for this version. Bend your left knee. Micro bend in the right knee, maybe right hand back to catch the foot. You could crawl the left fingertips forward and then peek underneath that arm as you kick the left foot into the hand. A big breath in and out. Let it go. Hands down, take a big step back into a lunge. One final push here, down dog split. Inhale, right leg up. Exhale, knee left tricep, pause. Spin your left heel flat down. Lift your left hand and catch the pinky side of your right foot. Start to kick the right foot forward towards the top of the mat as best as you can. Maybe you peek under your left arm, breathe in, breathe out. Back to down dog split. Inhale, right leg up. Exhale, open your hips, bend the knees, stay, or flip it over into a rock star. Full breath in, full breath out. Back to down dog split. Inhale, right leg up. Exhale, step the foot forward between your hands. Straight to warrior two. Inhale, rise. Exhale, settle. Now inhale, straighten your leg. Reach the arms up. As you exhale, interlace the fingers, hands to back of skull. All right, here we go. A little something different. As you inhale, lean back so you're in this reverse triangle shape. Now, exhale, come up. Soften your right knee. Keep your chest open. Half moon with these arms. So shift the weight to your right foot. Start to float your left leg up, nice and slow. And then 2 more tries. So step it back. Inhale to reverse it. Exhale, shift it forward and float your left leg. Keep the chest open. Once more, step it back. Inhale, reverse it. Exhale, shift it forward. Float the left leg. We'll stay this time for 3. Maybe you lower your right hand to the floor or block. 2. You could release the left arm or take a different variation, of course. 1. Let it go. Big step back. Warrior 2. Reverse your warrior. Inhale. Exhale, cartwheel hands down to the mat. Heel toe your front foot to the left. And then lay your right shin down. A blanket underneath your pelvis is a really nice way to plug yourself in to the great socket of the earth. Lift up through the low belly. Let that right butt go wide to the right. And then walk your hands forward. Maybe you add a block under your sternum or under your forehead or both. Or maybe you make a pillow, with your hands. As you inhale, invite your rib cage to widen. And as you exhale, find a sense of softening. So you inhale to expand. And exhale to soften. 1 more big breath in. Big breath out. Start to look forward. If there are any blocks underneath you, take them away. But now start to walk your hands over to the right, towards your right knee, for a side bend in your half pigeon. Big breath in here. Big breath out. You're welcome to stay or come into a twist. So bring your left elbow to the right edge of the mat. Lean back a little bit, make a fist with your left hand, right hand on top so it's a ball and mitt fit. Lean back as you twist to the right. 1 more big inhale. Big exhale. And then come back up to sit. Take the blanket, if it's there, out from underneath you. Sit on your right butt and swing your left leg around and off to the left so that your hips are still open. Now just switch so that your left knee bends and your right leg extends out to the side. And then stay as you are. I'm just going to face you for this. Take your right hand inside of your right calf. Left arm sweeps up and over your left ear. Either stay like this or lower your right elbow down, maybe even catch that foot. But keep your left butt and your left thigh heavy. Lengthen both sides of the waist and spin your right lung around and up to the ceiling. Take a big breath in, big breath out. And then sit up and find a stargazer. Left hand behind you, right toes turned down, hips forward, right arm over your ear. Take a breath in like this. And exhale. Come back down to sit. Promise you a compass pose. So let's do it. Bend your right knee. And then take your right foot, bring it in front of you, and bring your left hand to catch the arch of the foot. Right hand will scoop underneath your right heel. Lean a little bit to your left and sling your right knee up and over your shoulder just as much as you can. Now, for some of us, this might be enough, just working on this. Or left hand to pinky edge of right foot, right fingertips come down. Kick the foot into the hand and spin your chest to the left. So again, your right lung, just like we had a moment ago, is peeking up towards the ceiling. Try to have your right sit bone down. Try not to let this right shoulder collapse forward, but pull it back and down. Big breath in. Big breath out. Undo everything. And then start to swing your right leg all the way back behind you. Down dog split. Left leg back and up. Inhale. Exhale, knee right tricep. Pause. Spin the right heel flat. Lift your right hand. Catch the pinky edge of your left foot. Kick the foot towards the top of the mat. Maybe you straighten the leg. Maybe you peek under the right arm. Breathe in. Breathe out. Come back to down dog split. Inhale, left leg up. Exhale, open hips, bend knees, stay. Or flip it over into that rock star. Full inhale. Full exhale. Back to down dog split as you breathe in. Exhale, step the foot between your hands. Warrior two. Inhale, rise. Exhale, settle. Inhale, straighten the leg, both arms up. Exhale, interlace fingers, hands to back of head. Inhale, lean it back. So you're in that reverse triangle variation. Now exhale, come up through center, bend your left knee for your half moon. So shift the weight to your left foot, keep your chest open, and float your right leg. And then step it back. Inhale to reverse it. Exhale, shift it forward, and slowly float your right leg. One more time, step it back. Inhale, reverse. Exhale, shift forward, and we'll stay. Float the right leg, keep your chest open. Maybe you lower your left hand or fingertips down. Maybe you block. You could keep the right hand. You could open it up. 3, 2, 1. Meet in a warrior two. Big step. Reverse the warrior. Inhale. Exhale, cartwheel the hands down. Bring your front foot to the right and find your half pigeon shape. So lay your left shin down across the top of the mat. Square the hips. See if you can wiggle that right knee / foot back. Widen your left butt out to the left. And then with a long spine, walk your hands forward, maybe adding some props underneath you to act as scaffolding for the body. And then just notice here in the shape, if you're leaning a little bit to one side or the other, and keep yourself centered. Smooth breaths, expanding on the inhalation, softening on the exhalation. Let's take 2 more, breathing in and out. Inhale to expand. Exhale to soften. And then look forward. There's blocks. Take them away. Stay low to the mat and walk your hands to the left. Past your left knee so you find that side bend. Big breath in here. Big breath out. And then either stay or come into the twist, right elbow to left edge of mat. Lean back, fist with the right hand, left hand on top. Turn, turn, turn your chest to the ceiling. Try to keep your pelvis plugged in. Big inhale. Big exhale. And then press yourself back up to sit. Remove the blanket if it's there. Sit on your left butt and swing your right leg around and off to the right. And then from there, switch. So the right knee bends, the left leg extends out. You stay, I'll just turn to face you. And then walk your left hand inside of your left calf. Take the right arm up and over the right ear as you reach to the left. So find the connection somewhere of arm to left leg. Maybe the elbow comes down. Maybe you need to bend your knee to find that connection. But keep your right butt and your right thigh heavy. Lengthen both sides of the waist out of the hips. And then spin your left lung around and up as you peek underneath that right arm. Take another full breath in. Full breath out. And then sit up. Stargazer, right hand behind you, left toes down. Hips forward, left arm over your ear. Take a big inhale. Exhale, come right back down to sit. Bend your left knee. Lift your left foot and take your right hand to catch it. Thread the left arm underneath so the hand catches under your left heel / ankle. Lean to your right and sling your left knee up and over your left shoulder. Now again, you can stay here and just kind of rock it out and make space. Otherwise, right hand to pinky edge of foot, left fingertips down, kick the foot into the hand and peek underneath your right arm. So if you really think about it, we've done many different versions of the same shape throughout the whole class. Pull your left shoulder back, peek your left lung to the ceiling. One more big inhale. Big exhale. Then undo wherever you are. Sweep your left leg back behind you and just step back to a downward facing dog. Take a big breath in. As you exhale, lower your knees down and lower your forearms down. Catch opposite elbows, so you just make sure that the elbows are shoulder width, and then interlace the fingers here. So we'll either do dolphin again, which we already did one version of, or we'll come into a headstand. So let's start in a headstand and see how we do. So lower the crown of the head down to the mat so the back of your head is up against your wrists. Press down through your elbows so the shoulders are away from your ears, and with your toes tucked, lift your hips way high up. Tiptoe your feet in as much as you can. So you could stay here in this headstand prep. You're like, I don't really like this. It's too much weight on my head. Not working for me. Press through your forearms and lift your head off the floor. So now you're back in your dolphin like we had earlier in class. Now, if you're in the prep and you're like, I want to do a little more, bend one knee into your chest and use your abdominals to lift the opposite toes. And then you switch. Same thing. Maybe both knees into your chest for an egg, or maybe you send your legs all the way up. Wherever you are, stay for 5 more breaths. 1. And if you're all the way up, hug the inner thighs in. 2. Keep rooting down through your elbows. 3. 4. 5. We'll be in a child's pose with knees together. So find a seed shape, feet together, knees together. Sweep the arms back and let your shoulders relax and round forward. Gently cup your heels with your palms. Little rock of your hips side to side. Either stay in this version of child's pose or take a rabbit, scoot your face closer to the knees. Lift your hips as you roll to the crown of your head and give your heels a little bit of a tug. Big breath in. Big breath out. Lower butt to mat. Roll up through your spine to sit or lower butt to heels. And then shift your hips to one side, legs out in front of you. Scoot forward on the mat. Round through your feet. Reach the arms forward. Draw the navel in, tuck the tail, and start to roll down through your spine. Catch your knees along the way. Continue to roll down. Rock a little bit side to side. Wrap the arms around your shins. Give yourself a really big hug. Take a big breath in. Thank yourself for taking this time for you. And then exhale, find Shavasana so that we come full circle in our practice. Legs long and wide, feet spill open, arms down, palms face up. Eyes close. Allow the entire body to fully relax and release. I invite you to stay and rest for as long as you are able. As always, it is a pleasure and honor to guide you. Thank you so much for joining me, and I hope to see you back on the mat very soon. Take care.